When you come back, you won't be the headmaster. That was a great shock. But what happened in 2007, when the management realized that this man, it has not made any effect on him, on his health. It has not made effect. It has not made any effect on his work. I am a part of the Rotary Club. I always go around helping people there. He is still the same. Therefore, in 2007, my second job, which was the job of the director or administrator of the school, was taken away from me. This job was the administrator, they call it a Krugenzi or administrator or director. This job was a letter, I received a letter that is with effect from now, the job of the director is hereby abolished. And Mr. Chaudri will now become the principal of the teachers college which he is looking after. He will become the principal and his job as director will be shared between all the heads, the secondary, the primary, the nursery and others. They will share the job and I will not be there as a director. And as they removed me from the director's job, I received a letter asking me to vacate this house where I had lived, which I had built with the help of my pupils. Even the bricks they took up there up to there to build that school, the house for that house. They asked me that you are no more the director of the school, therefore you vacate the house and what you do is we'll give you another house somewhere. They tried to find a house with CIC flats that will give you that house. You don't deserve to be in this house and we will vacate, you have to vacate, which I don't say I refused. I told them, okay, give me another house which you are giving and I will leave that place, I will go there. Unfortunately or fortunately, they were unable to get another house to give me. Otherwise, they would have evicted me from the house even. And I still continued working with devotion, with sincerity, with whatever I could do. But the effect of that one was the number of, when I left in 2004, this school had about 1,000 pupils. When Mr. Chaudhry left, those people were so much attached to me or so much attached to the system which we were working, that the population within, the first headmaster was here for 3 years. When he left, the population had gone to half of that.
Which is again very sad.
That one, it went to that. And then they removed the other headmaster also, Mr. Awad was the headmaster, they removed him. And then the new man, Mr. Haraba came. During his time, the population from Awad has gone to half. And the school is, it has deteriorated, the standards have deteriorated, the buildings have deteriorated, everything has deteriorated. Although, then they realized in 2009, it was, to be more exact, it was 8th of July 2009. At that time, they called me for a meeting and asked me to present what has gone wrong. Here, everything. I gave my report, complete report, what had happened, what is wrong here. After my report, they told me, we want you back to be the administrator of the school. I said, no, I am not interested in coming up. I am very happy to be the principal of the teachers college and I continue running that. But they insisted, and there were 3 people who insisted. One was Hatem Karimji, the other one was Ayub Shalkara, and the third one was Natubai Bhanji Lakshman. These 3 people and another 4th one also sometime came, Shaman Ali. These people came forward. They said, no, we want you by any way, we want you back to be in the administration. And they brought me back in 2009 as the administrator again. But the school had deteriorated so much that it will still take lot of our effort to bring it
back to what it used to be.
what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe what specific message you would like to give to ex-students and how can they assist the organization in upbringing the same standard that used to be? Can you be very specific, Mr. Chaudri?
Yeah, we actually, I was invited by my old people, I must mention that one, in London. And those pupils thought that I had done some good job, and those pupils, I would just say, I should name them Nishit Takrar, Suchak, and Karimji's daughter, Shahnaz, Fateh Ali Babul, and Karimji's daughter. These four people took it on them to organize some function for raising some money for the school so that I could do something to raise the standards.
Yeah.
And we are very thankful to them. It was a very organized function there, and we raised 12,000 British pounds in that function. And we had to raise, they had asked us to come with our projects, not just this one, and I had presented at that time 4 projects to them. And I would just say our old pupils should do all the 4 projects which I presented to them. They are not complete. Then nothing has happened, and those 4 projects which I presented to them, which stand even today. And if old pupils could do something with them, one was our computer lab. And we had computers, but they are of old computers, and our lab even today, there might be 3, 4, 5 computers working. All others are junk, all old computers.
How many computers are we talking about?
We are talking about 20 computers for the lab.
I personally volunteer to invest on those 20 computers.
Thank you very much. Thank you. If you
Yeah,
come
we
forward.
will work on that.
Yes,
local fund
and this is this was one of the projects. There are 4 projects which I presented to them. Second one was, I was told again and again by the headmasters and others, that is, these days pupils, especially our main stakeholders, the Africans, I'm talking of that one, that they want a hostel for their pupils to stay. And that was the second project which I presented to them, that we must build a hostel here, because most of our people who are from outside, they feel that students who stay in the hostel are disciplined pupils, and they do well, they get good food, and they grow well, and they do well in studies. And that was our second project which I presented here. And I'm very happy to say that is we at that time made 84 beds from that project, from that money. 84 beds, converted 2 rooms here for the hostel, and actually we converted 4 rooms for the hostel, and we started the hostel from that money which came out from there. This was the second project which we had presented to them. Now the third project which I had, that renovation of this school, which is the third project which I presented to them. Our lab, you find the toilet,
utilities,
the toilets, the doors, the classroom, the furniture, all these things. This was, I presented them the project, and together with the textbooks. I presented that also with the textbooks. That is, we don't have textbooks. We don't have, this was the third project. Actually, I presented in 2 ways. One for academic work, and one for the utilities, as we should wash basin, the toilets, and this was our third, was wash basin, toilets, the doors, the windows, glasses, and all this. This one, and other I presented that one. We lack actually the tools for giving good education. As we say in the laboratory, no chemicals, and as we can say, textbooks from the pupils are not there. We had that project also, which was also attended to in part by someone called Fateh Ali Babul. His daughter travelled from UK and came forward with a lot of books and gave it to the school. It was out of that project they came and it was given to some part, but still it needs, the library needs to be renovated, laboratories need to be renovated, and the chemicals and equipment, the textbooks still need there. Those are there.
And these are very vital. I mean,
These are very vital to revive this one, because if you don't have the textbook, what can you do?
yeah.
This is
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we all need to unite, and I mean, as they're saying in Swahili, one finger will not break the, yeah. So let's all unite, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, this video is going to be posted in the internet, and is the message to all of us, and we should not ignore these things. I mean, otherwise we will not, I mean, remember what this school has given to us in all those years. I mean, we should all work together, we should all coordinate, and this is a pledge from Mr. Chaudri, and I hope all of you could organize these reunions, or not necessarily every one of us should fly to an individual country. I mean, each country could have their own reunions and come up with this sort of like support and contribution to make sure that Popatlal again comes back to its feet, and just to try to upgrade the substandards, improve the utilities, the facilities, and even do more. I mean, these are the only things which are, to us, are very basics. This school deserves more, actually. I mean, and with the number from 1969 up to now, I think it's a big number. So if all of us unite and pull our socks, I think we can do much to this beloved school. And Khalfan, if you have got more you want to add?
No, I want to add something here.
Yeah.
You know, the society which is running this school, the Tanga Secondary Education Society,
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of this Tanga Secondary Education Society.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I appreciate the efforts of the Tanga Secondary Education Society. But what happens is, as the people have lost the trust and society is finding it difficult to raise any money locally here, they tried their best to raise the money, but they are failing the fees of the school, and we are finding it all the time into financial difficulties, although the society is trying its best to do whatever they can do. They are really working and doing a good job, and they have been doing since the school was formed, during Ismail's time, during Anil Amin's time, and now Yakub's time. They are all trying their best to do it. But now we have lost the trust of the students, we have lost the trust of the parents, and if we have to go forward, we have to revive that trust of the pupils, so that the pupils, they find we have to raise our standards, so the pupils find it to come here, and we have to change a lot of things and provide better education here, because there is a lot of competition, and against that competition we have to provide education here, and then people will come back and we'll be able to do something. When I came to this place, and they are doing a very good job. Yeah, Tagara is doing a very good job. But there also, now what has happened is, they have collected a lot of money, they have done, they got the computer lab, they have done everything. Old is no one, no problem. The oldest person you will find is Agapa.
Agapa, yeah.
Old. Yeah, you will find him, he is the oldest person who is here and who has been working. And then you will find that Masmai also is there, mathematics.
Yeah, yeah.
He is here, Masmai is here.
The guy has passed away
He is recently about 3 months back,
Yeah.
4 months back.
Yeah,
So I passed away. Actually, to tell you, from here I was given so many jobs. I wanted to say the job, Shubhan Robert, they asked me, come, we'll give you whatever you are getting, double. Come, I refused that one. I am not. International school, most they were transfer, they wanted me to come. I said, master, we are starting. I am very happy. And running the show, we were successful.
I know.
We were successful and people were appreciative. But now what has happened is, even if we were successful, but these days, there is absolutely nothing. That door which is put for this girls' toilet door, they couldn't put it for about a month, girls' toilet door. I said, why? I said, no, we have to get a new one prepared. The new management is doing something, but when I tell them, what about this, they say we don't have the money. Without money, what can we do? No, money is a problem. If the number of pupils fall from 1,000 to 300,
Yeah, yeah.
where do the money come?
The revenue is...
The revenue, it should be. And it's not, we have good teachers. We have good teachers and we are very happy that we have very good teachers. Some of them are good teachers. But somehow it has fallen here or there, it has fallen. Certain things have gone wrong. If they come, they are welcome to come. They should come and see the place themselves. They are welcome. And we'll take them around to show them what are this.
How often does ex-students come and visit the schools?
Almost, it depends on the time. Sometimes when it is winter, there are quite a number of people from UK and other places, they travel back. They definitely, if they come to Tanga, what I have seen is old people always come and visit. They come and look for me, see me, talk to me, and all the time, and we always talk. When they are there, what do you need, what is that? They always come. Most of them they come. Most of them, whether they come from the UK or from Canada, from the States, even from the Middle East, even some of them are in India. Whenever they come, they always. But here I just say, we had a great support from the Mahanji Lakshman family. The school was running well and they were really supporting the Popatlal family. But this Popatlal family has moved away from here. No support is there. When they were there, at least they know that Popatlal was their brother. Therefore, they were really helping.
Yeah.
And recently,